Yeah, good morning, everyone. Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay, guys. So shall we start now? So, what was the last topic we discussed?
I believe it was multiple files in a folder. I joined late then, but I think
Okay, so now let's start with the case study and the title. So, guys, today we'll start with using of CDT, which stands for copy.
we did this one too. We used copy data too.
We did already.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Then we'll start with the using of parameters. Using of parameters. Okay. So now, guys, this is a very important and starting point of the real actually the programming part. What we are doing, what we have to do. So let's move it accordingly. All of you, when we talk about the parameters, okay, what basically the parameters are and why do we use these parameters? This is an important topic, okay, which we have to you know there's anyone understand. Just a minute. So let's try to see this, guys. Parameters, guys, parameters are those which are which are defined which are defined at the three levels at three levels. The first one is linked service parameters. Pipeline parameters. dataset parameters. Okay, so guys, to begin with, I'm starting up. So I'm just starting up, guys. Few services which is required for the process. So meanwhile, I'm starting up the three services, guys, which is required for the session. So the first service which is required is nothing but the resource group. Then I'll give you this, even the description of this. Don't worry. So let's start with this. Resource group. Click on the create. Because the service creation will take some time, so I'm creating it. Parameters RG.
Samir, you are not sharing your screen.
Okay, just a minute. So now the first resource group is ready, and the next one is nothing but I'm just starting up the blob storage. Blob storage. So click on the create. Okay, guys. So I'm just creating a blob storage. Source parameters. Source parameters. One. Review it and create it once. I'm creating this prior because the services will take some time. So don't worry. Soon after this, I'll start with the explanation. Then we will start with the direct practical implementing it. Okay. Now, guys, I'm creating a SQL database. Click on the create. Now, guys, the database I'm using it. Okay. Okay, I'm using the airline database, and let's host it on the server Durga Soft server. Use the authentication and give it your name Durga admin. Click on OK. Configure the pricing tier of the database. Click on the apply and click on the networking tab. Public endpoint. Allow the firewall settings. Okay, guys. Now, the first one, we have what link service parameters. This is the base topic for all. So, guys, so let's start with this. Okay. Now, guys, this is the. So now, guys, here let us try to understand what is this we have it. Okay. So, guys, here you have a database. This is a database server. Now, guys, the database server you have it. Is it now, guys? On a single database server, you can host multiple databases. Am I right? Database 1, database 2, database 3, such as, or else I will label it. That's better, na? Airline DB, airline DB, and then you have a travel DB. So I can say retail DB. Okay, retail DB. Okay, then we have Durga Soft database. Can you see here? How many databases we have it? So basically, these are the 4 databases we have it here. So now, guys, when you talk about the database server, a single database server can host multiple databases or not? Please tell me, guys.
Yes.
Hello? Yeah. A single database can host multiple databases. Am I right? A single database can host multiple databases. A single database can hold, or that is nothing but can host multiple databases. And each and every database is uniquely identified with its username and password. Am I right? Huh? Each and every database is identified with its username and unique username and password. Am I right? So now, guys, when you talk about a link service, when you talk about the link service, now tell me, guys, what is a linked service you have it? Please, all of you. Tell me now, guys, what is a link service?
It is connecting to the databases.
Very good. So that which these are called as what? The link service is nothing but the connection string. It is called as a connection string. Now tell me the connection string, we can say. So these are called as the connectors. Connection string or the connectors. Okay. Connection string or the connectors. These are called as what? Connection string or the connectors. Connection string or the connectors, guys. Okay. Connection string or connectors. These are called as what? So using these link services, we get connected to the database. Using these linked services, we get connected to the database. Now tell me, as we have 4 databases, how many link services do we require to create it now? As we have 4, yeah, 4 link services we require it. Am I right? We require to create the 4 link services. That means the development time you have to spend here is 4 link services. So whereas now, guys, using the parameters concept and the linked service parameters, we can create only one link service. We can create what's that? Only one link service. We can create only what's that? One link service. And this link service, can you see here? This link service, all of you, this link service can be used. This link service parameters, the link service parameter is used to, guys, is used to hold. This link service parameters is used to access the data from all the 4 databases. That means one link service, I can utilize it for accessing the data from the 4 databases differently. Getting my point, everyone? 4 different databases differently. Can see here? So can see here. So using this link service, now see here. Now see here, everyone. So I have how many databases now? Now, guys, I have already 4 databases are there. Now tell me, as your 4 databases, so as you have to create 4 linked services here, as we require to create what's it? 4 linked service. So 4 linked services are required to access the data from 4 different databases. Simply what we can do is using the linked service parameters, we can create what is that? One linked service. And this linked service can be utilized to access the data from all the 4 databases. So that means the link service parameters, or we can say the parameters are those which is just like a shortcut method we use it. Which is just like a shortcut method we use it, which is just like a shortcut method we use it to that is nothing but shortcut method we use it. Okay, so now guys, it saves the development time. So to create 4 link services, it will take much development time or not? Tell me, guys. The development time increases or not? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
So to cut off that development time, we use the linked service parameters at the linked service level. So hence we use it. Automatically, the development time will be reduced. So now instead of creating the 4 link services, you can create a single link service that can be utilized to access the data from 4 different databases. Okay. So now guys, let's go ahead. So it is just like we can say a shortcuts. It is just like, what is that? A shortcut method, guys. It is just like a shortcut method. We have it. Okay, guys, everyone. So let's go ahead and start with this. So guys, let's go ahead and start with this. So for this, I'm just going ahead. Everyone is clear with this or not? Please tell me. Hello?
Yes.
Guys. So now, okay. So now, guys, everyone, see here. I'm onto this. I'm here into the source. So guys, I'll just mention the specifications. That's better. So the specifications, I'm writing it, everyone. So because the specifications are the basic things which we require to know, based on which we are going to specifications. Guys, the specifications of the day, as per this, we have it here. Use the source data store. So use that. So now guys, what's that? Source data store is a Azure blob storage. Azure blob storage. And now can you see here? I have a file. So I'm using a single file here called airline. And the next one, files, airlines, and I want the another one is countries, okay, or countries, you can say countries. These are the two files I have it right now. Okay, guys, I'm uploading these two files. So now what is that I wanted to do in the sync system? Sync data storage. I want the two databases. The first one is the database airline DB, wherein I want the table as the airline table, airline table TBL, and then I want the another database. Everyone is following? Country DB, country TBL. Now, guys, see here, everyone. So what is that I wanted to do? Now here I'm using two link services. Sorry, here I'm using two databases differently. Now tell me, totally in this case, how many link services are required now? Everyone, please tell me.
3.
3 link services are required. Very good. So now what we will do is, instead of creating 3 link service, we will create one link service for the source. That is okay, essential. But instead of creating 2 link services for the 2 databases, I will create one link service with a parameter where the same link service can be used to connect the two databases at a stretch by using the concept called parameters, or by defining the parameters at the link service level. So hence we call it as what? Link service parameters. So basically the link service parameters allows to create a single link service to access the data from multiple sources, which can be reused of. Okay. So guys, suppose you have 10 databases. So how many link services you have to create it? 10 link services. So instead of creating 10 link service, we can create one link service which is used to access the data from all the databases, 10 databases, but subject to which we require to define the link service parameters. Okay, guys, everyone. Yes, everyone. Following or not?
Yes.
Please. Okay, so is it clear now, guys? Shall you go ahead with the practical, or you want more explanation on this? Please tell me. Hello? Yeah.
No, sir.
Huh?
Understood.
Clear, na, everyone? Or you want me to explain once again?
Clear.
Okay. So that's it, guys. So I'm just going ahead with this. So just come back, everyone. So now, guys, okay, the first, I'm just starting with a container. I'm creating the input. And now, guys, I'm uploading two files here. One is the airline file and another one is the countries file. So now I am having it. Airlines. And next one is countries. Open this. Upload it. Now guys, the two files are uploaded. That's it now. Now the files are ready. So go to this, guys, the database, airline database. Now what is it I wanted to do is, so the database is hosted by a server. Am I right? Every database is hosted by a server. Am I right, everyone?
Yes.
So now I want to create one more database on the same server. So now tell me, what is the server and what is the database you have it right now in this situation? This is called as a server, Durga Soft server. This is a server which is commonly used. What is the database name you have it? The database name is the airline. Am I right, everyone? The database name is the airlines. That is the database name is the airline. The database name is the airline, guys. Okay. So here we have also the database name is the airline, and wherein the server name is the Durga Soft server. We have it. Now what I will do here is, guys. Okay. Now what I will do is, I will try to create one more database on the same server. That means the server name will be the same. On the same server, I will try to create one more database. So now how to create it? For that, can you see here? Just put the control here. Here you have an option called server name is there, isn't it? Go to the overview. Go to the overview from the left to blade overview. And once you have selected the overview, guys, here you have a database server name. You have a database server name is there or not? Click on this. It will take you, drives you to the following option. What is it? You can create a new database. You can create a new elastic pool, new dedicated SQL pool, import database. You can do all the things what you want. Okay. So guys, let's go here. So here you have it. So now let's try to create it a database. So for that, click on one more database creation. Everyone is following me, please.
Yes.
Now let's define, everything is defined here. It's taking the things of the previous database only. So here you need not worry. Just a minute. I'm going back again. Click on the create. Now this should be active actually. It's system issue, guys, nothing else. I'm just activating it. Click on the create database. Country DB. Without this storage plus compute, you cannot move further anyways. So it has to be activated. Just a minute. Meanwhile, I'll go to the networking tab and allow only one firewall settings because already the previous one is activated. So go back to this basics now. So this is the actual thing we have it. Let's refresh it once. Now guys, it's active. Okay. So let's give the database name. So the database name, let us give it here as the country DB. That's it. And the same database server I'm using it. Server is Durgasoft server. And now guys, click on this storage plus compute. And here also you have to select the same DTU based purchasing model, the basic less demanding workloads, because I don't have a large amount of data. Now allow the firewall settings and the basics. Now that's it, guys. Create one more. Review and create. Okay, guys, so it's creating. Just a minute. Wait for a second. Now, guys, it's ready. Go to the database. Now, this is the country database. Everyone, have a look on this. This is the country database. So it is being hosted on the server called Durgasoft server. So give the same password, because the username and password, whatever you are giving, it is common for both the databases. Because I'm defining it at the server level. So now, guys, the another one I'm just using it, and now click on this new. See, I'm opening the previous database called airlines database. Click on this. And now try to enter the password. Now see, guys, what's the database? Now you have it. Your database called airlines DB, the being hosted on a server called Durgasoft server. And now here you have a country DB being hosted on a server called Durgasoft server. So how many databases are created here? Two databases are created separately. So now, guys, once the two databases are created separately, what we will do is the next one, we will start with the creation of the link service. Now open this. So let's start with the data factory. Click on the create. Now provide it the same resource group and instance. I'm using instance. A name I'm using it instance, but you can use your own name. LS param. Now review and create. Now guys, is it ready? Go to this. Now launch the data studio. Now guys, click on the expand. Now click on the manage and start creating the link service. So now guys, as you know that we require to create the 3 link services. So first link service, I'm creating it for the blob. Anyways, this will not change right now in this case. So I'm using the blob as the link service. There is a storage, and this is the link service I wanted to use it. So I'm using ls underscore blob underscore source. And now guys, select it here, the subscription you have it. I'm using the same subscription, and storage, I'm using the source parameter. Test the connection. That's it guys, click on the create. So now in the same way, can you see here, I'm creating one more link service. All of you just observe it here guys. This is the lacuna we have it for the day. So just click on this. And now type it here, database. So you know you want to create what? Database. Now just type it here, database, or you can say SQL. Open this. Everyone concentrate here. This is a glitch, you have it. ls underscore SQL db underscore sync. This is a link service name. Can you see here? If you select it here, everyone select subscription, select the server. So now database. Can you select 2 databases at a time here? Tell me. Yeah, guys, tell me. Can you select the 2 databases at a time here? Or we can select only single database? Yeah, I want an answer. Are you there, guys? Hello?
I think 2.
2 we can select it?
No, we can't select it.
See here, database name. I'm not able to select 2, guys. 2. Are you able to select it too? No. We are able to select only one link service. That means you cannot create the 2 link services as a common one. So for that, now what we have to do is we have to define a parameter. We have to define what's that? A parameter. We have to define a parameter. So let us define a parameter here. Okay. All of you, let's define a parameter. Then we'll create the rest of the things. Okay, guys. So let's see here, everyone. Let's define the parameter. So for the parameters defining, leave it as it is. Click on enter manually. Click on what's it? Enter manually. Now, guys, click on the enter manually. Now here you have to do what? So go to this any database, you have it. Click on the overview. Anyways, you can re-log in it here, no problem. Copy the server name. Copy the server. This is called as a qualified server name. This is called as what? Qualified server name. Copy this qualified server name. Come back and now paste it here server name. That's it, guys. This is the qualified server name. But now it is asking for the database name, everyone. So I cannot enter the database normally like this. So what is that I can do is, so because if I write it also, it will be selected only one. Let's try to create a parameter now. Can you see it? Come down. Here you have a parameters tab is there. Is it there, guys, everyone? Hello. Is it there? Parameters tab. Click on the parameter. Click on the parameter. And now click on the new parameter. So now let's define the parameter here. ls underscore db name ls underscore db name. That's the parameter I wanted right now. ls underscore db name. So that's it, guys. Nothing else. Done now. So come up. Put the control here in the database name. Add dynamic contents. Click on the add dynamic contents. See, select it here. That means we have defined a parameter with a name called ls underscore lsdb name lsdb name. Okay, by using a link service. That means it's a parameter. So now you can access the data from the n number of databases, guys. That's it now. Now give the username. Username is what? I want Durga admin. Assign the password. Test connections. Now see, you have to test it. So I wanted to test it here for airline DB. So you test it against the airline DB. So it will succeed or not. See, let us try to see this. What's the name? Airline DB. So let's try to give it here. Test the connections. Airline, LINE is not there. Now test it now. Succeeded. Click on test connections one more. Now this time use the country DB. Country DB. Click on OK. Click on the create. See, guys, the two databases are tested here successfully. Okay, now everyone. Yes, guys.
Yes.
This is how we create the link service parameter. Now you have to use it. As it is, go to the screen here. So guys, everyone go to the author and now start creating the data sets. So first data set I wanted to create it for the blob. CSV file. DS underscore. So use it here as what? DS underscore, guys, everyone. DS underscore blob underscore source. Selected the link service now. Select the first was that are browse it. but browse it only up to the input container. Don't browse the rest of the things. So click OK. That's it, guys. So now I can see here one more data set you have to create it, and now you have to create for SQL DB. So use it here. DS underscore SQL DB underscore sync. Select it. Now database table, you don't have any, so I'm just leaving it as it is. Click on OK. That's it, guys. Okay. Now can you see here? Now it is asking for the database name. That means you have defined a parameter now. That is the reason it is asking for the value here. So to give the name of this data field. So now let us try to do one thing. I'm just giving the name. So what is the name of the parameter you have given? Tell me now, guys. Parameter ls underscore db name. This is a parameter. What is the value you have to give it? Tell me now. Now you can either access the airline DB now, or else you can access what is that? Countries DB. So I will access the airline DB. Airline database. And in this, I want a table to be created. Airline. So first of all, use DBO. DBO is a default schema, guys. So use the DBO dot air table name. So I'm using air table. I'm using the name as what? Air table. That's it, guys. Finished.
Sir, we have to give manually every time, like table name.
No, you can do not hard code it. You can fully dynamically give it. We have to use the rest of the parameters. You can use it. Pipeline parameters and data set level parameters. We can define it, and we can create a fully dynamic pipeline. That's not a thing. Okay. So let's do that. That's not an issue. Yes. Yes, that's it now. See here. Next after this, see, this is done. Then afterwards, let's create. That's it. Okay. Go to the pipeline. New pipeline. Select the move and transform. PL underscore SQL DB. That's it, guys. So selected move and transform. Copy. Drag and drop the copy activity as it is. And now select the source. And now select the source data set. And from the source data set, guys, here you have to select a specific file here. Okay, or else I want to use a specific file here. So use it here, browse it, put the control, browse, input container. I'll select the individual file because this file I want to create it in the airline DB, and another one I wanted to create it in the this one. So select it. This is fine now. So that should go to the pipeline. Go to the sync system now. Select it here, the sync database. Now, guys, here use an option called auto create table because you have not created any table. So use the auto create table. Now click on the mapping. Click on import schemas. See here, importing the schemas. That means the structure, see, as it is. So click on the debug. First database is ready now. See here, everyone. Yeah, guys, is it clear? Everyone is following? Succeeded. Go and check in the LNDB. Click on this. So use it here. Password. See the table here, air table. So I'm using select a star from air table. That's it. Select it here. Run this. Got it, everyone? You got the data or not, guys? Huh? Hello.
Yes.
So this is the thing we have it, okay? And rest of the part creation of the country table and rest of the things we'll see tomorrow, guys. That's it. I'm ending up the class here, okay? Thank you.